Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Araya back for a Monday meetup. I apologize, we've had a few weeks off, but back here now and excited to talk to you guys today. I know everybody talks a lot about gratitude, being thankful for stuff, finding, 4 things you're thankful for when you wake up in the morning, or doing that at the dinner table. And I want to talk a little bit deeper about what it's actually doing for us when we are in gratitude. So hello to everyone who doesn't know me. My name is Araya Anra. I am a psychic medium, energy healer, and life coach. And I like to come live every Monday and talk to you guys about different things that are hitting me that week energetically, and they're probably hitting you too, and just light up some things for consciousness to help all of us move forward on our journey. So this idea of gratitude, the whole journey right now is for us as we ascend and become more of our truest selves and connect to our highest selves. It's about moving out of the head center, out of the mental aspect, bringing our wisdom center down into our heart, and bringing our power center up into our heart as well, so that we're living transparent. Hi, Christina, and transparently out from the heart. So bringing both of these centers where we spend a lot of energy when we're in our power center and it's out of balance, we are in anger, we're in control issues, we're in all these things. How do we bring that up into the heart, and how do we drop our consciousness down into our heart as well? So a great way to do that is with this gratitude piece. So maybe somebody told you this last week, find something you're grateful for. And you think about that and you go, okay, well, I'm grateful for this. Well, what does that do as soon as you feel that gratitude? I know that when I feel that gratitude and think, oh yes, I'm really grateful for this in my life, instead of being in my head, all of a sudden I feel my energy actually drop down into my heart center. So that is the beautiful piece about what gratitude does on an energetic level. Is here we are consciously thinking about something we're grateful for, and it's all a mental exercise, but as soon as we hit in on that, it turns into an emotional experience and it drops us into the heart. So that's where I see the beauty of living in gratitude, is to bring us into that heart space. And what does it do when we actually show gratitude to other people? Then it actually brings empowerment to them. So that's a piece where when we actually can not only find something we're grateful for, that brings us into our heart, but when we can be in our heart and actually find gratitude for someone else and express that to them, what they're doing, that's creating benefit for us that we're so grateful for, that empowers them. That takes them into their heart as well, but also into their power center in a loving way, where they come together and go, wow, somebody appreciated me, and I feel so good because I'm empowered based on those words. And so this energetic dynamic of what gratitude is actually doing has so many more levels than just finding something you're thankful for and realizing the good you have in your life. It has a dynamic aspect of actually bringing you into your heart and helping bring other people into their heart and into their empowerment. So using that as that deeper understanding and going into, all right, if I'm out of balance in my power center and I am in anger issues, I'm in control. Typically when we go into an emotion that's trying to control something, we're in a power struggle or a power issue, we have zero gratitude going on. We have a lot of manipulation and control going on. And if we can stop in that moment and find that wave of just release and realize, like, even any situation that we're upset about, if we can find the silver lining and find the gratitude, we're going to shift out of that and back into our heart. So another dynamic way of using that. So always looking for that silver lining, looking for that piece that there's something in here for me. Where can I find my gratitude and bring it into my heart space? Because our goal is to live always in our heart space, right? So I'm going to keep this short today, but I do want to do a quick card reading, both from my angel card deck and from my stellar oracle deck. I love both of them. So I'm going to pull cards for you guys here on this issue of gratitude. Where do you sit with gratitude in your life? So I'm going to ask the angels for a message of, when I look at gratitude in my life, what can I work on the most for me? So pulling that out and see what messages for you having to do with gratitude. Let's go here. And we have the 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So how does that relate to gratitude? We've got Ariel, the angel, coming out the door and saying you needn't go through your current challenges alone. I know I'd be grateful to have the help. And a lot of times we are not in gratitude because we're overwhelmed and we're feeling isolated and alone and really so focused on self that we forget to find that gratitude. So knowing that you don't have to go it alone might help you find that gratitude. Help is nearby. It's going to be coming. And negative thought creates self-fulfilling prophecies. So when we stay in a space without gratitude, we continue to find things to be ungrateful for, right? We continue to find things that are not really in alignment and bringing us into gratitude because we're just not in that space. What we perpetuate, or what we keep in motion in our psyche, is going to be what we perpetuate in our physical manifestation of the experience. So when we find gratitude on a regular basis and drop into our heart, we're going to actually manifest more things to be grateful for. And the opposite of that is true as well. So let's also look at my Stellar Oracle deck and see what the message is for us today on gratitude about that in our own particular journeys. So pulling this one, we have 27 source, the omnigalactic source. Become the path that you would like to see created in the world. So it's sort of like that old saying of become the change that you want to see in the world. That has everything to do with gratitude. When we want to see the world shift and change around us, if we can find gratitude for it and keep ourselves in our heart space, then that's going to be what we create outside of ourselves as well. And I think that's actually what just got expressed, is what we continually bring out and put out in the world is what we're going to manifest and reap and sow and create around us. So sort of love that tie in there with both cards. I am hoping you have a fabulous day. I do sessions if you want to do some one-on-one work, if you're having trouble finding that gratitude space, if you're always in anger or always struggling. And I've gone through a lot of anger release, especially in the last year. It seems my growth has been really about going into that place, all those dark places with myself where I've been just holding on to old anger, old resentments, and working through those. So that's one thing I love to help people do. If you're finding yourself in that space, especially going into the holidays, then let's connect maybe for a 20-minute discovery call. They're free, and we can see if we're a good fit to work together and how we might be able to fit something as far as a program or sessions into what might help you shift into what you want to become in your life. So that's one of the things I offer. I do 12-week programs, individual sessions, and I do also work with those that have dragons around them. Dragons are a big part of my work, and got a big program coming out for that called The Eye of the Dragon. If you're curious about it, please email or message me. And otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Have a great afternoon.